Hi, we're here at the 2019 Property Portal Watch Conference in Madrid with Tandia from Kodit in Finland.
Yes.
So thank you very much for presenting yesterday. It was a fantastic presentation.
Thank you.
And I'd love for you to explain the iBuyer model that you have implemented.
Yes, so as iBuyer stands as an instant buyer, so what we do is that we are a consumer product that is defining how people sell and buy properties. So when somebody needs to sell their property, they can ask from Kodit an offer. So we come and we do an inspection. It's 20 minutes. We gather information, put it into our technology, which uses artificial intelligence to provide a good price for the property. Mm-hmm. And we can then offer a cash offer, and we can buy it in basically just a few days. So it provides the certainty of the sale to that seller. Once we provide the offer, they can accept it, we close it, and we then refurbish the property if there's value to be made. Okay. And then once it's ready, we put it back on the market. And the way we price our properties, we price them so they move quickly, because we have about a 90-day turnaround from purchase to sale. Therefore, whoever buys our property gets a fully renovated property, ready to move in at a very good price.
Okay, so when we look at the acquisition of the property, mm-hmm. are we looking at top-end property, mid-market, or the low end of the market?
We focus in the bulk of the market. Okay. So we usually cap our pricing at 500,000 euros.
Okay.
So that means most of the market is still sitting in yes. there, because we want to buy properties that will have a mass appeal, and then therefore there will be liquidity.
Yes, clearly. And then how much do you tend to spend on renovation?
Renovations, we tend to do quite a bit of renovations at this point, so it tends to be somewhere between 20 to 30,000 euros okay. when we do a full renovation. Okay,
and then you're hoping to sell for, clearly 550, 600,000 plus.
Yeah, I mean, the way we focus about is we focus on what the future value of that property is. Yes. So once our system tells us this is the price and this is the liquidity, then we take our costs down, okay. and then that's how we price
it.
It.
So you buy a property at a fair price.
Yes.
Invest some money into it.
Correct.
Then your algorithms say, well, this renovated property would be worth 600, 650, who knows
yes,
what it is.
Whatever the number is.
And then you then look at what your costs are and what the end margin will be, and
yes.
then you then decide, yes, I'll make the offer.
Correct.
On that price. So do all the work up front.
Yes.
To work out what
correct. So we already know all our numbers before we make the offer.
Got it. And then when you sell the property, mm-hmm. are you selling it through your own agents, through any agents out there?
Depends on the location. So in Finland right now, we basically sell through our own agents. So we have our own sales team. And part of the reason is because we can negotiate much better as owners, right? So if somebody says, hey, I love your property, but I would love to make the wall pink. And we yes. said, hey, make us an offer, we'll make it happen, yes. right? So it's a much different way of selling that if through an agent. But in other countries like Spain, for example, we do leverage some of the agencies locally just because the nature of the market, where there's a buyer and a seller, commission, etc. So a lot of agents bring your clients. And the good thing is because we don't have set fees, then we can actually absorb some of these commissions into our pricing.
Okay, fantastic. And what markets do you operate in?
Right now we have 6 cities in Finland. We just launched this summer, or late spring, we launched Spain, Madrid, and we also launched at the end of the summer Warsaw in Poland. So those are the major markets we are right
Finland,
now. Poland,
6 cities,
Warsaw,
and Madrid.
Madrid.
And do you see this expansion as sort of a city by city, rather than a country by country?
It is, because the nature of the European market, we have such a heterogeneous market, and every city is different. The rules are different, the taxes yes. are different, the processes are different. Therefore, you have to kind of study a city at a time and then enter that city.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Tandia, thank you very much for spending the time. Okay. It's great to see what you're doing in the iBuyer business. So
all right, thank you.
And
my pleasure.
Enjoy the conference.
Thanks.